Congratulations to Mississippi Valley State University on getting their first win of the season against Alabama A&M tonight. What a great game that was between those two teams. But I'm going to tell you this game is coming up this weekend between Jackson State and Texas Southern. Jackson State is coming into this game off a 35-0 win against Southern University, in which they're looking to position themselves to lock some things down in the SWAC East Division so that they can go ahead and punch their ticket into the SWAC Championship game. Now, you already know Andrew Body and Texas Southern, they ain't trying to hear all that just yet because they're trying to go ahead and get a W against Jackson State to position themselves to possibly play Jackson State again in that SWAC Championship game. Guys, let's get into the breakdown of this game right after this. You know, it's your favorite coach back at it again. 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and share these videos. And tap in a friend or two and tell them to come on in. It's another positive vibes. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and tap on in this thing and get straight to it. Because we're going to get straight into what Texas Southern is going to need to do in order to get Jackson State moved around out there on that field so they can put some points on the board in this game. Possibly have themselves in position to get them an upset. Yeah, I know. Hey, whoa, calm down, folks. Calm down. See, look. I'm just giving the commentary. Y'all already over there talking, Coach, you talking crazy again. I'm about to get on you, Coach. Bro, relax. Listen, we already know from looking at a couple of the games that I saw with Texas Southern playing against a few teams, they'll go with that 3-by-1 set. When I say 3-by-1, I mean 3 receivers on one side, while they have 1 receiver on the other side, or they'll go twins on each side with the option of either A, the running back running the ball, or Andrew Body running RPO, pull the ball out himself and take off a run, or third, he'll find an open receiver down the field to throw the ball to. Texas Southern would definitely need to find a way to get Jackson State moved around out there on the field in order for them to move that ball down the field. We already know Jackson State is very stingy when it comes to teams trying to run the ball against them. Not only that, they're going to try to force Body into throwing that ball down the field, taking away that running game they count on so much to make sure they keep things running in the manner in which they do for Texas Southern to get them points on the board. Texas Southern would definitely need to make sure that they keep those chains. Texas Southern would definitely need to make sure that they stay ahead of the chains, definitely by getting that ball down the field to Mr. A.J. Bennett. Front 5 on Jackson State offensive line, they're going to need to make sure that they block number 0 Pippins on that defensive line, as well as have number 2 DeMonterio accounted for out there on the field, because guess what? He's looking to get back there and disrupt things as well, trying to get sacks as well as tackle that running back behind the line of scrimmage. So you already know these 2 young men are going to be disruptive up front. Now, hopefully they can get that third man that's going to come in there. That's going to be Mr. Martinez, who they call Sauce God over there at Texas Southern. We're going to see how that work out with him as well, if by chance he's in that rotation, getting in there to, lend a hand with his defensive lineman out there to try and just get things, just make things murky down there in them trenches. Sometimes you got to make things a little dirty when you're out there playing ball, just so you can get things to kind of move in the manner in which you need them to move. Jackson State offensive line, they're going to definitely need to make sure that they put a hat on those defensive linemen up front, making sure that they get them out the way and don't just, make contact and let off. They got to make that contact, drive them down the field, or either drive whichever way they want to go, laterally, left to right. It doesn't matter. They're going to have to make sure that they get those linemen up out of there, those defensive linemen for Texas Southern up out of there, so that it open up those lanes for the running backs of Wilkerson, Marshall, to get out there and run that ball in this game. So that's going to be something you need to pay attention to as well. Special teams for Texas Southern is going to be big, because if you kick that ball to number 21, Lewis, trust and believe, he might take that bad boy to the house if your running lane's coming down the field to field that kick after, to make sure you field that play once that ball is kicked. He could definitely make you pay. So trust and believe, Texas Southern is going to be looking to use him as a big asset out there on the field to make sure that they get good field position in this game. Texas Southern is going to definitely need to make sure that they account for those defensive players on the Jackson State side of the ball. You already know Aubrey Miller is playing out of his mind. And not only that, but you got Niles Gaddy, you got Griffiths, you got True Thompson, and you got Regan, and you got a couple of other ones that's out there that's just balling their behinds off, making sure that, hey, we're going to shut down whatever it is that you're looking to do. You know, Jackson State is real heavy on stopping the run. So this is where things are going to get real interesting when it comes down to Texas Southern making, you know, whatever decision that they're going to make with their play calling. The offensive line for Texas Southern, you got to make sure y'all keep body upright, giving him the opportunity to throw that ball. Because if Jackson State is allowed to, if Jackson State comes in there and shut down you guys' running game, it's going to be tough sledding where they're going to make him throw the ball down the field. And trust and believe, you know, Travis Hunter as well as number 5 and Shedeur Sander and those other DBs that's out there on the field, Nugget as well, they're going to be looking to go hunting and they're going to want to eat. You already know Cam going to be out there looking to get him a pick 6 or 2 and take them, you know, get him a pick 6 or 2 and just have a good old time out there on that field. So all I'm saying is this. This is going to be a great chess match to see how Texas Southern offense can be unlocked against this Jackson State defense that's going to allow them to really get out there and put the, you know, hey, mash the gas to see what they can get out this thing to really show and prove that they are here to play. We already know Texas Southern is not going to be an easy out for any team that they play throughout the season. We already know that Texas Southern is not an easy out when it comes to playing any team any given Saturday. They're going to come out there and swing for the fences looking to find an opportunity or a way to put points on the board, either be by special teams, turnovers, whatever it is that they got to do, marching that ball down the field. They're going to do whatever it is that they need to do to get those points on the board. And that's something that they're going to be looking to do this upcoming weekend. So definitely it's going to be a special. This is going to be a good game to watch, especially from the standpoint of seeing how each team adapts to the other as far as what they are allowed to do on the field and what they're not able, what they are able to do and what they're not able to do out there on the field. So we're going to see what's happening with that as well. But another thing to keep in mind is this. Texas Southern got to keep an eye out on Jackson State's special teams because guess what? They have great special teams as well. And it's been mighty close. So somebody get ready to break a daggone punt return or kick return to the house. So we're going to see which team go ahead and do it first in this game. Leave the comments below. Let me know who do you think is going to win this game and what the score is going to be. Leave your score predictions down below and let's talk about it. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and keep on pumping this out to you. I've been trying to get all of this content out to you for the past couple of days. I do apologize. I haven't dropped anything because my mind is still just going from being in Jackson, Mississippi last week and trying to get all this content together. I just don't want to give you no junk. Leave your score predictions down below and don't forget, be the one and lead.